Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
And good afternoon, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the Wood TV Live Desk. Hope you're having a great day so far. Several counties across West Michigan are set to participate in a multi-day challenge that kicks off tomorrow, actually. It's the West Michigan City Nature Challenge. John Ball Zoo is one of the leaders in this challenge this year, and Travis Kurtz, a community science coordinator at the zoo, joins us now to break everything we need to know about the challenge down. Travis, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Phil.
Of course. And first things first, Travis, talk to us about what exactly this challenge is. I kind of glanced over that a little bit just to kind of help give you the opportunity to really explain what it's all about.
Absolutely. So the City Nature Challenge is a global BioBlitz hosted by the nonprofit iNaturalist. A BioBlitz is really just a fancy term for anytime there's a concentrated survey effort in a specific area for a specific amount of time. So in our case, it's in Allegan, Barry, Kent, and Ottawa counties, all day, April 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. And we're just one of over 500 cities around the globe who are completing this challenge all at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And as part of this challenge, you guys are obviously asking residents in those specific counties in West Michigan to kind of do what exactly? I mean, obviously, it's going to be a new way for them to maybe go out and experience nature, especially now as the weather's starting to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So the first step is going to be downloading the iNaturalist app onto your smartphone. And then after that, all I'm really asking folks to do is go out and explore the cool natural areas that we have here in West Michigan. Take some pictures of plants, animals, fungi that you might see, and then upload them to iNaturalist. And if you do all that, it'll get counted towards the West Michigan City Nature Challenge.
Mm-hmm. And why the John Ball Zoo obviously is one of the leaders kind of leading this challenge, trying to get people motivated, trying to get them out there during this duration that kicks off again tomorrow. But why was this something that the zoo really wanted to be a part of and be one of the leaders and kind of push this forward a little bit more throughout the rest of the counties?
Absolutely. And there are a few reasons. One is that, the goals of the City Nature Challenge are to get folks outside to explore their local natural areas, to collect great biodiversity data that can help land managers and other conservationists as they try and determine where to focus their efforts. They try and learn more about what species are present in what areas. And then the last major goal of the City Nature Challenge is to connect people in our community with one another who are passionate about learning more about and protecting nature in West Michigan. And those goals really align well with John Ball Zoo's mission of saving wildlife and wild places. And especially, in my role as the community science coordinator, my job is all about helping connect folks who aren't necessarily professional scientists to the conservation and science work that we do here at the zoo. And what better way to do that than to, encourage everyone to get outside for a weekend and, just be curious about the living things that they can find around them.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned that with all the help that we as residents can do during this challenge of taking photos, kind of documenting what we see in our neck of the woods, this obviously does help those conservation organizations as well. But, besides that, Travis, I mean, what do you hope that people really get out of this challenge besides all of the different conservation elements that go along with this? But there's also a lot of different things that people can kind of take away from this challenge as well.
Absolutely. So what I hope that folks take away from this more than anything else is just a greater curiosity and appreciation for the really unique ecosystems and natural areas that we have here in West Michigan. We are so fortunate to have such amazing city and county parks, state game areas, wildlife preserves, the lakeshore, just 30 or so minutes away from Grand Rapids. You know, there's so many amazing natural features in our area, and I think that, you know, using iNaturalist to observe some of the organisms that inhabit those areas, at least for me personally, just gives me such a greater appreciation for, you know, how unique each type of ecosystem is. And so I hope that, you know, as folks get out and, you know, learn more about the variety of species that exist around here, that they would also feel, you know, that sense of wonder and excitement and curiosity about the natural world. And then from just sort of like a numbers standpoint, we've set sort of an arbitrary internal goal of at least 2,500 observations over the next 4 days. So I'm hoping that, you know, collectively we can get more than 2,500.
Well, those are definitely some great goals to have, Travis. And for people that are looking at this, you know, you guys have obviously made it pretty easy for them to be a part of the challenge. I want to remind everybody that if you want to know a little bit more about the challenge, find out how to download the iNaturalist app and be a part of it, you can find it all right now on our website, woodtv.com. But for people that are maybe on the fence, maybe they don't know if this is something they want to do, maybe they don't know if they're going to have time. I mean, what would you say to them to really get them over that fence and potentially go out there and be a part of the challenge and help you guys reach that goal you've set?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the first thing I would say is that, you know, don't feel pressured to participate if you think you don't have time or it seems, you know, too challenging or you don't want to worry about the technology. I totally understand that. It might not be for everyone. But if you are on the fence, you know, I would hazard a guess that most of us somewhere in the camera rolls on our phones have a picture of a flower or a bug or some other plant or animal that we thought looked cool or interesting. That's really all this is. All I'm asking you to do is, you know, in the time that you spend outside, whether it's in your yard or garden or at, you know, a community event this weekend or out at a park or in nature somewhere else, take one of those photos, upload it to the app, and that's all you have to do to participate. It's, you know, it's connecting to that larger naturalist community. Like I said earlier, it helps conservationists and land managers. And, you know, I think personally it's fun to get to learn more about what all these different animals are. Every time that I learn what a new species is, or, you know, if there's a plant that I've seen a bunch of times that I finally figure out the name of, it feels like I'm getting let in on a bit of a secret about, you know, what's going on around me.
Absolutely great stuff. Travis, thank you so much for being here today. I do want to remind everybody one last time, all the information that you need to know on the West Michigan City Nature Challenge can be found on woodtv.com. For our Facebook audience, just head on down to the description box or the comments section below. We will have plenty of links down there for you to check it out. Travis, one last time, thank you so much for joining the live desk today. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you, Phil.
Of course. And I want